So I'm hoping we're live for this one. All right, so it says we're live. Hopefully everybody can hear me though. Let me make sure my audio is good. All right, audio is good. We are live. Hey man, I know. Before y'all go ahead and come back to this video and kind of ragdoll me for not being here for a minute. Let me explain. All right. I literally posted, or thought I posted, my 2K26 wish list, but that did not happen, apparently. Don't even know what happened with that video. Don't even know why it didn't go up or anything like that. I was literally talking to myself the whole entire time. I know, hey, listen, some GOAT level editing around here. Trying to get all my chords straight so that way I don't fling nothing around while I'm doing this video or whatever. Alright, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I just want to sit here and say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for y'all sticking around, man. Literally this coming up Christmas will be 10 years that the channel has been around. So I just want to thank y'all, man. All 317 of my subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. So, this live stream, man, I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 7. Okay? Black Ops 7. Where do I begin? Alright, hold on. Before I begin this video, I know, in one of my previous videos, I did say I was retiring from Call of Duty. Okay? Just because you guys are seeing Call of Duty gameplay right now, that's because the game that we're playing has some sort of elements that will transfer into BO7. Okay? Some of them, not all of them though. Alright. So we will be playing on Nocturne Totem first. You guys never see that map from me, so we're gonna go ahead and play that map. But so I'm gonna be talking about Black Ops 7, man, in this live stream. My thoughts are all over the place just because it's been a while since I've live streamed, so y'all bear with me. All right. So I'm going to be talking about everything we know so far about Black Ops 7. Okay? If you guys want to see me get Black Ops 7, y'all drop a like on this live stream, man. I'm jaded. I'm jaded by Black Ops 7 because, listen, man, I want Black Ops. I want Call of Duty to succeed. Okay, the way the franchise is going right now, I really do not agree with it. Okay, we're gonna talk about like a lot of the, I guess, aspects that I feel like are good in Black Ops 7, and then some of the things that, like, so far I'm looking at and I'm just like, like, why? Okay? I don't hate Call of Duty, guys. Like, I really want it to succeed. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I did not play much of the Battlefield 6 beta. I've never been much of a Battlefield guy. The last Battlefield game that I did play was Bad Company, and that was a long time ago. You know, Bad Company was a long time ago, you guys. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me being a Call of Duty head. You know, I um, don't really know much about Battlefield. Like, I don't really, you know, understand the team aspect of it or whatever. But, you know, hey, anyways. So, we're going to be talking about the weapons, the maps, the specialists. You know, what do I think about all this stuff in this live stream? Honestly, man, I'm just like I said. Black Ops 6 left a bad taste in my mouth, man. You know, all of the Beavis and Butthead skins, you know, the American Dad stuff, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Squid Game events, like all this stupid stuff that has nothing to do with Call of Duty. Okay? But let's talk about Black Ops 7. Okay, Black Ops 7 launches on November 14th. You know, we got, you know, a couple of months left until the launch of the game. And so the COD Next event is going to be taking place September 30th. They've already released a teaser trailer. They've already released they released like some campaign cinematics or whatever it is that they just released. Listen, I don't know if you guys have been living under a rock, but a lot of people do not like the way Black Ops 7 is looking. Okay? And I'm one of them. I'm one of them. And then the news that they just dropped recently about Carry Forward, which we'll talk about here later in the live stream, it just doesn't help the game. It doesn't help the game. Call of Duty is already a unrealistic shooter. And, you know, adding like all these stupid freaking Beavis and Butthead skins and, you know, the Squid Game events and, you know, all this other dumb stuff to it doesn't really help it. Okay? Now, let's talk about some of these weapons. Okay? Treyarch confirmed that there are going to be 30 weapons that are going to come to Black Ops 7. Okay? Now, I don't know if these are the base weapons. Like, I don't know if this is like, you know, and may I remind you guys, I'm reading this off of esports. .gg. This is what I'm reading this off of. Their information could very well be wrong. I'm just reading what I see right here for you guys, okay? I don't really use Twitter like that, or X, or whatever the freak you want to call it. So, you know, I'm not going to go looking for Charlie Intel. I'm not going to be looking for any of these guys. So, why is he just standing there? Y'all just seen that? He was just literally standing there. But, I mean, at least from what I was just looking at, 30 weapons at launch, okay? That seems about right. We got 3 people watching the video. What's up? I appreciate everybody stopping by. 30 weapons at launch, okay? Treyarch was saying that half of them we've seen before, which I don't know what that means. I mean, it means that we've seen them before, but it's kind of like, okay, are you taking weapons from what IP? Like, are you taking them from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, you know, Black Ops 4, World at War? Are you taking them from Cold War? Are you taking them from Black Ops 6? Like, you see what I'm saying? And then the other are weapons that we've never seen before. Okay? So, some of the returning weapons that they're talking about are included are the Peacekeeper, the M8A1, um, a remake of the DSR 50, um, and much more. Okay, now I don't know what to say. Like as far as that goes, I mean, I know we're gonna see some form of the M4. We're gonna see some form of the AK. We're gonna see some form. I think they were talking about the Rampart, which is from Black Ops 4. Listen, I love Black Ops 4. To me, that was like the last like really good Call of Duty that was made. Okay, you guys know how I feel about Black Ops 4 here on the channel. You guys know how much I love that game because of cousin John and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys, man. John, Davey, Paranoia, Bartolo, rest in peace, cousin Malik, all those boys, made my Black Ops 4 experience what it was. But you guys know how I feel about Black Ops 4. And the Rampart was one of those weapons, it was like low, kind of bouncy recoil, but it was like really high damage, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, personally, if they bring back the Hades crossbar operator mod, we gonna be in for a good time if they do bring it back. So the 30 weapons at launch means that no carry forward from Black Ops 6 will be available on day one. However, carry forward, I think they said carry forward is going to start in season 1, which means that all of the content from Black Ops 6 will be available for use on season 1's launch. Okay, so that means all of the Beavis and Butthead skins, all of the weed smoking characters, the big booty anime titty golf girls, whatever you want to call it, the anime dildo tracer packs, they're all going to be available within season 1. Okay, this is a terrible, terrible, terrible decision by Treyarch. Okay, personally, I don't agree with that decision because it ruins the immersion from Black Ops 7 itself. Okay, I don't know what kind of environment Black Ops 7 is going to be taking place in. I've heard that the game is going to be set in kind of like Japan or whatever. Like it's going to have like, cherry blossom trees, and it's just going to be Japan related, which I don't know what Japan has to do with Black Ops setting, but whatever. Apparently Raid is supposed to be set in Japan this time, which we'll dive into the multiplayer maps that are coming back. But carry forward is one of those things that I heavily disagree with. And yeah, so those are going to be some of the weapons that will be in the game, when it comes out. Okay. I will say this, the level progression, as far as I'm aware, you will be able to level up in, all 3 modes or 4 modes or however many modes it has. So that's, multiplayer, campaign, zombies, like whatever you want to play, Warzone, so that's cool, I guess, like whatever. Alright, so if we go on ahead, we'll scroll down. So the maps, let's talk about the maps, okay? So Black Ops 7, the multiplayer, it's gonna have 16 multiplayer maps, okay? 13 of the 16 will be completely new maps, okay? I think Raid's gonna be one of those newer ones, or older ones, I'm sorry. Raid is gonna be one of the ones that they bring back. I think what were the other 3? So I think Raid. Let me see if they list. I think they should. Raid, Hijack, then Express. Okay. Um, which is fine by me. Personally, I think those are some of the best multiplayer maps of all time. But see, it's like the thing is, we've seen them be remade so many times, like over and over and over again. It's just like, dude, listen. Treyarch has had so many banger maps, and you're telling me that these are the only maps that y'all can like keep continuing to bring back? You see what I'm saying? I just don't know why they don't dive into maps that we've never seen before. Or at least the ones that we haven't seen in a while, right? Personally, I'd like to see Yemen come back. Personally, I'd like to see Plaza come back. I'd like to see Morocco from Black Ops 4 come back. Um, you know, they have so many maps that they could remake, but it's like they're trying to just bank on nostalgia, and I think that's just Call of Duty's main like sort of argument winner at the end of the day. Like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bank on nostalgia. Nostalgia is all they feel like they can, use to keep people around. Trying not to get in a terrible situation here, but it's just like come on, man. Like nostalgia is only gonna bring you so far. We got 4 people watching the video. What's up? Hey, man, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If there's anything y'all want to ask or hear me talk about, y'all drop it down there in the chat, man. Really like to hear from you guys. But it just doesn't make sense. Like I said, nostalgia, it's gotten to the point to where nostalgia doesn't even work anymore. Y'all remember like back in the day when, we had those maps come out and it was a brand new fresh experience, and now it's like, oh, like Nuketown, yay, like we haven't seen it for the 1,000th time in a row, right? I don't even know what gobblegum we can even really use to help us out here. Um, uh, I think we do have Jug, I think. Well, we do have the Wonder Fizz. I did forget that we do have the Wonder Fizz. The one thing I do have to make sure though is that I don't get myself cornered. But it's just like I don't know, dude. Like they need to add like content that we have not seen in a while. You see what I'm saying? Like maps we haven't seen in a while, weapons we haven't seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? They gotta freshen it up, man. And that's one of the main like criticisms of Call of Duty nowadays, at least, is that there's no excitement at all. Like with the reveal event that they just did, or whatever the freak it was. What was that? Like a reveal event, or like a whatchamacallit, like a Call of Duty Next event or something. Like I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what it was. But anyways, nobody was excited. The people talking about the game, like the insiders or the developers, or excuse me, or whoever it was talking about the game, they were shaky up there. Like they were terrified for their lives, you know what I'm saying? So for me it's like where's the excitement? You know what I'm saying? Like um, Call of Duty, the name just doesn't carry any weight anymore. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you know, the excitement's going to run dry from everybody, actually. And when that happens, it's going to be a bad day. Okay? So here are some of the maps that are going to be released, at least from what this website right here is saying. So they have the Forge, Toshin, Exposure, Cortez, Scar, Den, Homestead, Colossus, Imprint, Dry Dock, Retrieval, Paranoia, Blackheart, Express Raid, Hijacked. Okay, some of those maps I could kind of deduce what they're going to be about. I think Colossus, I think that is going to be, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a Black Ops 2 mission where you go and you use the little spider bot, and it was at the Colossus Resort. I think it's going to take place there, because we do know that Black Ops 7 is going to have elements of Black Ops 2 in it. And see, that's the other thing. This game, it's banking on the success of other games in the franchise that we've seen before. Oh yeah, we're cooked. All right, that's fine. And you know, I don't know what I think about that approach. I don't know if, you know, using other IPs as a main selling point of your game is going to help it out any. But I mean, I guess we'll see. These maps could change names, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning of this video, that all of the stuff that I'm saying is subject to change. So who's to say that literally 90% of the stuff that I'm talking about right now isn't going to change, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. But I mean, 13 original maps, 3 remakes, you know, it's decent. In addition to the 16 6v6 maps, Black Ops 7 will have 2 maps for the new skirmish mode. So this is essentially like ground war, which, you know, it takes 2 teams of 20 and it puts them up against each other on a large scale map with, you know, vehicles and wingsuits and all this other stuff, right? The 2 skirmish maps that are coming at launch are Mission Edge and Mission Tide. So if any of you guys are fans of ground war from back in the day, there you go. Leaks have indicated that the post-launch support for BO7 will include a large variety of new and remade maps. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Personally, me, man, I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait to see what they do. I know I said I retired from Call of Duty, man. And at least for the time being, until they show me something that, like, I was missing, I probably won't get it. I'll probably, you know, try and listen to Blame Truth's review of it, which I highly suggest that you guys do the same if you guys don't know who Blame Truth is. You know what I'm saying? One of the more trusted people when it comes to Call of Duty. If you guys don't trust a word I say, you could definitely trust his word. We've been playing Call of Duty about the same amount of time, me and him. So, dude, if I go down... I was about to say, dude, if I go down... I haven't played zombies in, I couldn't tell you guys how long, so if I'm rusty, that's probably why. But, yeah, so, those are the maps and stuff so far that they've, sort of mentioned. Now, the score streaks, okay? So this year, they're going to be introducing this new thing called overclocks. Now, overclocks are something that, they're kind of like extra buffs, right? They're kind of like extra sort of modules. Think back to the advanced warfare system, where it was like you can add like different modules. Like, for example, if you wanted your UAV to last longer, you could put a module on it that makes it last longer. For your sentry gun, if you want it to, I don't know, shoot missiles or something, that's something that you could do as well. Go ahead and get this RK5 off the wall. You know what disappoints me is that I wasn't able to do every Easter egg in this game. To where I can start off with the RK5 every match. That will forever haunt me, for real. So shoot, maybe if someone's listening to this and they want a Easter egg, buddy, I'm down. I'm down. But yeah, so the game is set in the year 2035, so it takes place 10 years after Black Ops 2, which is crazy, because, you know, back in 2012 when we seen Black Ops 2, we were like, dang, man, that seems so far in the future, and now that we're here, it's like, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever given that much thought, but, I just think it's crazy, man, how fast time has went by and stuff. Alright, we gotta...
Why is no one caring about my lack of ammo?
How do we get 2 nuke power-ups? That's crazy. No max ammo, no nothing. Okay, so the box is where the stage is. Alright. Get the classic old MP40 off the wall.
I have vodka for you.
Go ahead and take out these dogs first.
Die, demon spawn.
So yeah, so takes place in the year 2035. They're still gonna be using, you know, field upgrades, blah blah blah. So in Black Ops 7, you could pick between 2 overclock bonuses that offer different buffs to whatever it is that you're using. Overclock is available for score streaks, equipment, and field upgrades. So field upgrades is, you know, some of the stuff, you know, like your ammo boxes and all that other kind of good stuff, right? So here are some examples that they have. So like the cluster grenade in Black Ops 7. So one of the overclocks that you're going to be able to have is the ability to cook the fuse over time. So I'm assuming that the cluster grenade is kind of like, I think Battery had one in Black Ops 4. I think she had a cluster grenade in Black Ops 4. I could be wrong on that. You know, if anyone can clock me on that, y'all can go ahead. But The first overclock ability for the cluster grenade is that you're going to be able to cook your grenades, which I guess that's cool if that's something that you want to do. And then the second one is adding one additional mini grenade to the projectile. So essentially, when you throw it, and you know when all of them bounce out, you're gonna have an extra one that you can add to it. So I guess that's cool. I guess that's cool if you're looking for that extra, grenade to have there. Then the drone pad or the drone pod. Sorry, I don't know. uh, I'm an idiot. All right. Uh, so this is going to be a field upgrade. Um, so the cluster is a lethal equipment. The drone pod is a field upgrade. This rapidly increases the speed at which drones are launched. So I think the drone pod is kind of like the thing, kind of like the Seeker. I think it's kind of like the Seeker drone uh from Modern Warfare 3, 2023. And then the second overclock ability for the drone pod is called Radar Link. It leaves a minimap icon at each drone's detonation point, so kind of like a little ping whenever it detonates. And then the last one they have is the Rhino score streak. It's kind of like a big old Rhino suit. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it if you watched the sort of reveal trailer or whatever they showed. It extends the runtime for the Rhino, allowing you to have more time in it. And then sonar pulse, just revealing enemy locations on the map, and it enhances the radar strength and the duration. So, that's pretty cool. A lot of people are saying that Black Ops 7 is kind of like a hodgepodge of a lot of games, and I can agree. I can agree with it. I think Black Ops 7 is going to be like a mix of Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, going to be a mix of Infinite Warfare 2. I don't know if you guys played Infinite Warfare back in the day, but y'all remember how they had that dog, the freaking dog specialist or whatever it was. It was like an actual like robot dog that would like run out. But I believe that's like one of the abilities you have in the game in Black Ops 7 this year. It's gonna be interesting to see. But I do kind of like the overclock abilities in the game. It seems like I think it's pretty cool. Personally, I think that that's something that they should do every year in Call of Duty. I don't think it should be just a one-off thing or something that we see every once in a while. I think they need to do that every Call of Duty game. So some of the score streaks in the game, because they are going to be using score streaks. So they saw, you know, so they have the VTOL warship, the Sentry turret, the Rhino, which kind of looks like the GI unit from Black Ops 3, which was in this game right here, and the Hunter Killer drone, which obviously was one of the more annoying score streaks or kill streaks in Black Ops 2. And then now let's go ahead and talk about these perks. Okay. So Treyarch showcased some of the perks players can equip on their loadouts in Black Ops 7. The most interesting perk is one that enables tac sprint. Okay, if you guys don't know, tac sprint will not be the default setting in this year's game. It will be something that you have to get via a perk. Now, I just have one thing to say. I don't know if y'all could tell, but that was me clapping. Okay. I don't even know why tag sprint is a thing. I honestly don't. I don't know why tag sprint's even a thing in Call of Duty. We've never had it before. It just seems like Call of Duty, they take out stuff just to put it back in the game and then re-release it as like new content. I mean, this isn't nothing new, man. They've been doing this for the last like 5 or 6 years or so, ever since Modern Warfare 2019. And I don't know why they thought that tag sprint was a good idea. It shouldn't even be in Call of Duty. Personally, that should be like a Battlefield thing, which I probably will be pre-ordering Battlefield. I just have to, I don't know, man. I gotta do something, bro. Because I really, I don't know, man. I kind of want to take a boycott this year on Black Ops 7. I'm just, showcasing a lot of this stuff to you guys so that way y'all can make your own informed decision. I'm not going to pre-order Black Ops 7. I will be trying the beta, though. I will be trying the beta. I will be, giving you guys my honest opinions on it. And you guys can kind of go from there and make your own informed decision. Alright? So yeah, attack sprint. It's disabled. By default, we have the running that you see right here, the running that's been prevalent in every single Call of Duty, right? Up until Modern Warfare 2019. Another intriguing perk is called Looper, which allows you to loop your score streaks. Again, why are we removing stuff that has been in Call of Duty? Like, that has been a staple? I don't understand. I really don't. You guys, I'm so confused. Loopable score streaks should be a thing in every Call of Duty game. Like, y'all can let me know if y'all agree. Y'all can let me know if y'all disagree down there in the chat. But I don't know what we're doing here. The fact that you have to use a perk to loop your streaks doesn't make any sense. And then if you want to be able to use all of these, you're going to have to use the specialist bonus, the specialist bonus is returning. This isn't specialist like the abilities. This is like specialist from like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 kind of deal. Where, after a certain amount of kills, you could obtain all perks in the game. So like, on your first kill, you can get Quick Draw Pro. On your second kill, you can get like Marathon or whatever the case is, right? Which specialists should always be a thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down there in the chat below. Personally, I don't know why specialist isn't a thing that we have every year. Personally now hear me out on this. Hear me out. I do want to see in at least one more Call of Duty game, I want to see them bring back the Modern Warfare 3 system from back in the day where it was like assault, support, and specialist. I want to see them bring that back because I feel like that sort of streak system catered to everyone. Because if you were a slayer, if you wanted to go out on the offensive, you could use assault. If you want to support the team, if you want to drop ballistic vests, if you want to do, ammo crates, you could use support. If you want to have all your perks, Or if you want to have all perks in the game and you want to be like this super soldier, you can use specialist. It catered to everyone, and I don't know why uh, Infinity Ward or Treyarch or Raven Sledgehammer Games hasn't like implemented this back into the game. I believe it's just for skill-based matchmaking purposes or EOMM, or they just don't want like really good players becoming overpowered. Which, okay. Um, but yeah, I guess those are some of the perks that they have. Carry forward. Let's talk about carry forward. Carry forward for me, um, I can see both sides of the coin. Okay, I can see one side where it's good, and then the other side where it's like, why, right? Let me dive into the reasons of why I think it's good for the game. Okay, like for the people who actually spent money on the game, um, you know, like if you bought a Beavis and Butthead skin, like if you bought, the American Dad skins or whatever the case was, guess what? Your money's not being put to waste. We got 5 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. But if you spent money on the game, carry forward's good for you. If you want to get a leg up on the on the grind, this year in Black Ops 7, all of your XP tokens, like your double XP, your weapon XP, all those other XP tokens are going to carry forward. So people are going to be master prestige in like a week. Which, listen, get out and touch some freaking grass, okay? If you're a 16-year-old kid, just playing the game all day, like, bro, get out and touch grass, please. Get out and touch grass. Like, don't spend your whole life on a freaking game. All right? But carry forward. It's good for those reasons, right? It's bad because the immersion is going to be ruined. All right? And I've heard a lot of people bring up the immersion argument as of late. The setting in Call of Duty doesn't matter anymore, and it's because of stuff like carry forward, okay? I believe the last kind of like grounded Call of Duty that we really had, I guess, would be Modern Warfare 2019. Kinda. Because they didn't have, all of the crazy skins in it. Like, sure, you had, Scream, you had, Jigsaw running around, you had, Leatherface running around, you had all these characters, right? But the operator skins in the game were kind of actually like milsim, like a majority of them. So, immersion used to matter, but it doesn't really matter anymore. We definitely have to get rid of this because we don't have
That one isn't a problem anymore. Does this come
Imagine pulling the ray gun and the thunder gun. But carry forward. Like, it's just bad because, like I said, it ruins that immersion. It ruins the time period. Like, like, I can understand if the game is, like, set in the future like Black Ops 7 is, right? But if you're trying to, like, create this narrative of like, we're gonna go back to the Gulf War, we're gonna go back to Vietnam, we're gonna go, back to GWAT, right? Like the Global War on Terrorism, right? You didn't see soldiers running around with anime dildo tracer packs, right? You know, you didn't see people in the global war on terror, you know, running around with you know, Beavis and Butthead skins. You didn't see all of this like craziness, right? And I just feel like the time period doesn't even matter in the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just gonna go ruin the immersion of it anyways, right? So there's really no difference in it. Um, you know, I just don't think it matters that the game is set in 2035. You're gonna see Stan Smith in there. You're gonna see Beavis and Butthead. You're gonna see the guy from you know, you're gonna see Squid Game characters. You're gonna see freaking, you know, lizards running around, sharks. It just doesn't matter at the end of the day. So carry forward. The game is going to be relatively decent the first month, because carry forward is going to be available at the start of season 1, or it's going to, you know, start season 1. So it's like any identity that Black Ops 7 was supposed to have, it's not going to matter. Which is why carry forward just needs to be either disbanded altogether or altered in a certain kind of way. Dang, man, we got 6 people in here, man. Hey, y'all drop something in the chat, bro. Y'all drop something. Let me know what y'all got to say. Let me know if y'all have any questions, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have any topics y'all need me to bring up, y'all drop it, man. I'd be willing to listen. Willing to ask, willing to, you know, talk to you guys about it. We do need a bullet weapon though, because this isn't good. Like if I could get the ray gun Mark II, we'll be all right. We'll take that, thank you. But yeah, I just think the only way that you could do carry forward is if you remove it, or if you do it to where you put the filter in the game. When I say put a filter in the game, and this is one of those things that a lot of people have been bringing up as of late, are like content filters, right? So like, let's just say I log on. I don't want to see, you know, Stan Smith running around. I don't want to see a bong smoking lizard. I don't want to see any of that stuff, right? I can enable a filter that will allow me to only see Black Ops 7 stuff only, right? Now, I don't understand why Treyarch can't do this. I don't even think it's a Treyarch problem. I think that's an Activision problem. They want people to see their skins, and they want people to buy their skins, right? I'm kind of... What's that, Widow's Wine? Oh, stamina up. That's exactly what I needed right there. I don't even know where the box is though. We do need to be figuring out where the box is. Boy, you gotta love stamina up, dude. Oh, it's in the dressing room. Okay.
He's crawling back to me, just like good woman.
Just like good woman. That's hilarious. All right, man. Go ahead and drop me something. Oh, the FFAR. Okay.
Coming for you.
Get me out of here. Ah. We went down for a Gorgon, bro. Thank God for quick revive, man. I tell you, I would have been clipped in that situation. But yeah, like the content filter, they're not gonna use it. They're not gonna put it in the game because they know people are gonna use that, and they're not gonna want to buy no skins. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? And personally, I think we're just gonna be in the minority. And man, I hate to know we don't have stamina up no more. Go ahead, get all my perks back. But yeah, so that's just my take on carry forward. Personally, I mean, it's good if you spent money, but it's bad if you're kind of like an OG like myself who doesn't really want to see all the stupid freaking skins in the game. But I digress, right? You know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your pickle, and I don't know, right? Like, cool. Like, I'm not telling you where to spend your money. If you want to go out there and buy tracer packs, if you want to do all that other kind of stuff, then hey, be my guest. But personally, it's not for me. It's dead shot. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna move on. Carry forward, that's gonna be like your weapons, your weapon blueprints, Black Ops 6 camos, but Black Ops 6 weapons are gonna be in the game, I think. And you can only use Black Ops 6 camos on Black Ops 6 weapons, obviously. Now let's talk about zombies. Okay. The Transit remake. I hope and pray to God that it is everything that we've been waiting for. Okay? Treyarch. I don't have my hopes up for this one. And I'm going to tell you why. Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 were being developed at the same time. I know that may be hard for some of y'all to believe, but hear me out. Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 were being developed. I'm talking too much. At the same time. At the same time. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why. Because, you know, we're on this, like, cycle where it's like, oh, we have 2 years of Treyarch games, we have 2 years of, Infinity Ward games, and then we have a Sledgehammer game. Yay, right? We need to go back to the old kind of like release cycle where it was just like we had a different studio develop a different game every year. Personally, me, I would wait 2 years for a Call of Duty game. Heck, I'd wait 3 for a Call of Duty game if it meant the game was going to be like infinitely better. I would. I forgot we literally just went down and we have like no dead shot or nothing. But Transit, I feel like, and listen, I'm telling you guys now, don't get your hopes up. Okay, don't get your hopes up for BO7 being a good one. And here's the crazy thing, right? I think there was a comment that someone literally put, and it was like, seeing Black Ops 7 only made me want to pre-order Battlefield 6 or something like that to that effect. And it's like any sort of sting that Treyarch thought they had or Activision thought they have, they don't. They don't. And I say all this to say that Transit, I don't believe it's going to be any good. Oh, before I forget, multiplayer will have no doors. Whoop-de-doo-da-day. Won't have any doors. Okay? So that's cool. If that's your sort of deal. But yeah, let's talk about this Transit remake. So Transit in Black Ops 7 is set to be the biggest zombies map of all time. Okay. We all know Transit. Transit is one of the greatest zombies maps of all time. It needs no introduction. It was, in Black Ops 2. Had an iconic bus driver by the name of Ted. That first point I made was literally sarcasm. Transit sucked. Okay? It was a cult classic, but it sucked. Okay? Black Ops 7, I hope, I don't know. As far as Transit goes, they said it's gonna be the biggest one. It's gonna be the biggest map of all time. It's gonna take place in the Dark Ether. It's gonna be more of like a dark aesthetic overall aspect or whatever. Black Ops 7 Zombies, I think it's going to have 2 maps at launch, which that's very disappointing. And our original 4 characters are going to return. Okay? Nikolai, Richtofen, Dempsey, Takio, they're going to be in the game. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Because didn't they die? Right? Like, y'all see what I'm saying? It's just like, what is there for me to be excited about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there What is there to be hyped up about? What is there to be like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing. Okay? Don't get me wrong, like some of the stuff in multiplayer, it seems like it's gonna be okay. Like um you know, it's gonna have a lot of maps, gonna have a lot of weapons, right? But at the end of the day, it's just like we all know it's going to be very, very heavy skill-based matchmaking, engagement-optimized matchmaking, right? You know, people are going to be booty sliding around the corner, which, speaking of the movement, I think Omni movement's still going to be in the game, but I think they said they toned it down for this year. One of the features that they're bringing to Black Ops 7 is going to be like a sort of like a wall jump run where it's not going to be a run, but it's going to be like a mini jump.
Hey, where is all the ammo at?
I don't know how else to explain it. Kind of like this, but you run on it for a little bit and you jump off of it.
Let's play fetch the grenade, demon spawn.
I don't know how else to feel about that.
Die, hell dog.
I don't know how else to feel about it. As far as like, you know, Nikolai and them returning,
Got fur in my mouth. I'm out of ammo. Maybe I should
I don't know.
instead.
I don't know. The zombie storyline is all messed up. You know, the immersion of Black Ops 7 is going to be broken in like a month and a half. Campaign is supposed to have Raul Menendez in it, and you know he's not going to be the same Raul Menendez because the actor who played as him, he passed away not too long ago. So I don't know how that's going to work out. You guys, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna tell you guys to not go into it with heavy expectations. You know what I'm saying? Don't think too hard about it.
The might of the Red Army.
Call of Duty, it's not the same anymore. You know, I'm not telling you to not get the game. I'm just telling you to temper your expectations. I will say that. Temper your expectations. Don't go into it thinking like, oh, we're back. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna be saved. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Go into it with an open mind, open mindset.
It is happy hour.
You know, you're gonna be just fine. That's really all I can say. Like I said, I will be trying the beta. The beta, I think, is going to be in October, which I don't know how I feel about that, considering that the game comes out in November. So, realistically, any changes that they make probably won't matter, because people will already have their expectations. They'll already kind of have their sort of conclusions made up about what they think of the game. So I guess take with that what you will. And I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say it once. I'm gonna say it again. Don't pre-order. Don't pre-order. If you've already pre-ordered, man, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, you don't know nothing about the game. and you've already pre-ordered it, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So let's talk about all the editions of the game. Okay. Um, the standard edition is gonna be $70. Okay. The Vault edition is gonna be $100. Um, the Ultimate edition is gonna be around $150. Um, with uh any game that comes out, there are pre-order bonuses. Um, so the beta begins on October 2nd, and any player who pre-orders any edition, um, so I think if you pre-ordered a game, so is this for? Okay, so if you pre-order the game, you get the Reznov Challenge Pack, which has 3 Reznov skins in it. Um, in addition to that, if you get the Vault Edition, you get a Peacekeeper Mark 1 weapon blueprint. You get a VS Recon weapon blueprint, which is that remake of the DSR 50. Then the Dravek 45 weapon blueprint. You get the Flatline Mark II weapon blueprint. And then you get the M10 Breacher weapon blueprint. You also get an operator pack containing 4 skins. Karma, Harper, Ted, and a Reaper EWR3 skin. You also get the Reznov Challenge Pack, which was that pack we just mentioned a while ago. You get the Season 1 Black Cell Battle Pass. You get a permanent unlock token, and then you get an Ultra Gobblegum Pack. So that's all of those things are if you pre-order the Vault edition of the game. Now listen, I'm not telling y'all how to spend your money, but I just don't think any of it's worth it. I'm gonna be remotely honest with you. I don't think any of it's worth it, to be honest with you. So you know, take with that what you will. I'm just saying, me personally, it's not something that I would do. But I digress.
Die, Satan's minions!
I digress. Alright, what perk are we gonna get? Please tell me stamina up. Deadshot? Alright. But here's the thing. I would just tell you guys, if you have not pre-ordered the game, you've already done a good job. Listen. Battlefield 6 is the thing that we needed to kind of open up the floodgates on Call of Duty, right? It's made them uncomfortable, right? And if you ask me, to be honest, like, that's what they needed.
Say owned in Russian? Owned!
You know what I'm saying? Because for the last like 5 or 6 years or so, Call of Duty has just been walking around unchecked. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like that stepdad that nobody wants, right? He's kind of just walking around the house unchecked, doing whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? He's drinking your Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like breaking your mama's back every night. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing a dang on thing about it. That's kind of like Call of Duty right now. Or that's kind of what it's been like for the last, you know, however so long, right? Um, Battlefield, it's here to put a hamper in that, right? I will say this, Battlefield 6, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking like Battlefield 6 is gonna, you know, change up the formula a little bit for Call of Duty. It's making them kind of rethink some stuff.
Don't slip in the slime.
Y'all remember that whole AI debacle with Black Ops 6? When all the AI content was being discovered? AI or Blame Truth made a video today talking about it, how, you know, they made it seem like they came out and told us that stuff was AI generated in the game. Nah, like, people had to discover that stuff was AI generated. So, dang, I wish we would have got monkeys. Monkeys would have been ideal. But all that to say, right? Change needed to happen. And I hope that Battlefield 6 can, put the pressure on them, right? Because Call of Duty, like I said, they've been walking around unchecked. They're, like I said, they're kind of like that stepdad that nobody wants, He's walking around the house, he's drinking your Kool-Aid, he's, breaking your mama's back every night, and, he's just doing whatever he wants to do. Um,
I like it rough, but not that rough.
and then, there are just so many factors that are working against Black Ops 7 at this point. You got, um, the carry forward thing, right? Now these are now listen. I will say that these are the things that I think are working against Black Ops 7 at this point. Y'all can drop it down there in the chat if y'all disagree with me. But carry forward is one of those big things that a lot of people are not liking this year. And I can see why. I can see why. Like, if you're coming into Black Ops 7 and you had different expectations for the game, and you thought that Black Ops 7 was gonna be this different experience from Black Ops 6, lo and behold, you got Beavis and Butthead, running amok in the game, and really, man? Y'all give me an Argus out of everything in the box. You give me an Argus.
To the nuclear bomb.
That's crazy. Come on, we need to own the house. Shopping free won't do us any good. But all that to say, like, carry forward's going to be one of those things that a lot of people don't really like. And I can understand it. I really can. The other thing is people are so tired, and I was one of them. This is the reason why I quit playing Black Ops 6. EOMM, right? Like skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, whatever you want to call it. I just got so tired of it. I really did. I I got the mastery camo in the game. Um, for Black Ops Cold War, I got the mastery camo for zombies and multiplayer. And let me just say that, personally, this might be a hot take here, but personally, I preferred Black Ops Cold War Zombies over Black Ops 6's. I just did. The augment system I just thought was stupid. Okay? It was stupidly confusing, and it just, personally me, I just like being able to unlock the perks, like unlock all the perks that I wanted to use, right? Like if I wanted to unlock Deadshot Daiquiri and upgrade it, I could do that. If I wanted to use Stamina Up, I could do that, right? Black Ops 6 Zombies, I just didn't really like it. But all that to say, engagement optimized matchmaking is here to stay, man. And oh, y'all are smart. Y'all just split up. I see what y'all did there. But all that to say, like, it's here to stay, bro. It's here to stay. There ain't a dang on thing we could do about it, but just let it happen. Until people stop pre-ordering the games, until people stop buying the stupid freaking skins that are in the shop, until people, like, make a stand and just don't buy the games anymore, you know, ain't nothing gonna change. So, you know, but that's just me.
I think there are dogs coming now.
Y'all can let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below, or the chat, or whatever the case is, but, yeah.
Howdy, come on.
Yeah,
Oh, I like. It's pretty.
um, but, yeah, engagement optimized matchmaking, carry forward, rehashing content, you know, egregious microtransactions. I mean, you name it, Call of Duty has it working against it right now.
Right, demon spawn.
It used to be to where Call of Duty was on top.
Why am I so heavy now?
And I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are probably like, dang, Spartan's going in on him. Like, he probably doesn't want the game to succeed. Man, listen, I love Call of Duty, bro. Call of Duty has been a part of my life the last, 15 years. Almost 20 years, right? Like, I've been playing ever since, 2007, right? But it's like, they're killing their own fan base. It ain't just me saying it. Like, you got, Call of Duty pros out here talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to know what Nade Shot is thinking right now.
They're splattered all over the place now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nade Shot's probably having a field day right now. Like, he is going on record as saying, like, he's not happy with Call of Duty, and I don't much blame him. The Call of Duty he played is the same one that I grew up playing. Me and Nade Shot are probably around the same age, if not him being a little bit older than me. But, I say it once to say it again. It's not the same franchise. It's not. You know, and then with the use of AI, like, you know, they fire the developers, and, you know, when you fire, you know, talented people, um, you know, when you don't let these people work and you don't want to pay them, and here's the thing, don't even sit there and say like, oh, like they don't have enough money to pay all these people, bro. Call of Duty, they make billions of dollars every year, billions with a B. I think they said Activision is probably valued at like $1 trillion or something like that. Like, Activision's got plenty of money. They got plenty of money. I don't know who the CEO is, but I'm sure he's well taken care of. Like, I'm sure he's well taken care of, right? But all that to say, you know, they're losing battles to like AI, bro. Like the developers, like they're getting laid off. You know what I'm saying? Like AI is currently taking over everything. Like, it sucks. I don't think we'll ever go back to a point in time where Call of Duty was made by actual people. You know, that's not to say that Call of Duty isn't made by actual people now. I just don't believe they're as involved as they used to be. But I don't even know how long we've been streaming. But I do want to do a 2K live stream like this, but talking about 2K26. Because I know we got 2K26 coming out next month. Well, within a couple of weeks here. But but I just don't see a path to Black Ops 7 succeeding. And here's the thing. Black Ops 7, it's kind of following in the same footsteps as Infinite Warfare, where people are giving it so much hate that it does not make sense. And then I guarantee you within the next 5 or 6 years, people are going to be like, oh, wow, you know, Infinite or Black Ops 7 is like crazy good, and, you know, we didn't give it the fair shot that it deserved, right? Or it was very heavily misunderstood. I think that that's how it's going to end up. But yeah, it's not looking good for Black Ops 7 right now. It's not. You're going to have the casuals that are going to get the game. You know, they're going to buy all the skins. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. But at the end of the day, the hardcore fans like myself, like many of you guys out there who may watch my videos or who may watch, you know, Blame Truth videos, whoever, right? We have to stand up and, you know, make a stand and just say, like, enough is enough. And that's what people are doing, like, on the trailers and stuff. They're not liking it. But, that's going to wrap it up for me. I just wanted to talk about Black Ops 7, man. Are y'all going to get it? You know, personally, me, I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm going to play the beta. I'm going to put up some gameplay. I'm going to let y'all know what I think about it. and y'all make your own informed decision there. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, y'all drop a like, y'all subscribe, turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. Speaking of uploads, I did upload my predictions for UFC 319. We went 4-1. We went 4-1 on predictions, so we recovered like very beautifully. Cause 318 it was real for us. We went like 0-5, and we recovered. We recovered. So shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys haven't checked that video, y'all go check it out. But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. And thanks again for everybody stopping by on the live stream. Like I said, man, if y'all are new to the channel, y'all see what that says, right? Y'all hit me up on, y'all YouTube me, man. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.